and I know this, the first 20 games usually are a very good indicator of how your season is going to play out.
Outside Harden. Launches a three. Zubac passes to Harden. Sinks the tray.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
1:52 left to play in the first. Pass to Jaquez. Hero for three. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So Miami going with... deciding to change it up. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Fourth, Ivica Zubac.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Hero against MP. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Setting the floor for Miami. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in at the 3. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to MP. And he can't bank that one in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible. Well, at this point, James Harden has put his imprint all over this basketball game, and the defense better find a way to figure him out soon.
Pass to Hero. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
Kim's shot is off. Hero for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Heat, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
Sometimes it takes everyone on your roster. Guys have to come in, play their roles, and execute.
Yeah, impressive performance by their second unit. That's it for us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Tyler Herro displaying all of his skills today?
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. MP is out there with James Harden, and it's Leonard in at the 3, small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Now you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Herro became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Herro's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Mitchell. Adebayo sets a screen. Mitchell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Leonard outside. Lets a floater go. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight. Miami has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Adebayo passes to Herro. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Kim. MP packs it home.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Powell outside. Back to Mitchell. Out to Powell. Nice shot from the wing. 6 points here for Norm Powell.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
MP, a screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer, Harden. Miami grabs the miss. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A heavy veteran roster. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Zubac against Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining.
Adebayo with a steal.
2 minutes.
It's Powell on the wing. 1:50 left to play in the third quarter. Down low. Adebayo. Adebayo with the muscle inside.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Jones, the pass to Harden. Here's Zubac. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 4-3, and Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Mitchell subbed in for Fontecchio. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. For three, Powell. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 8 rebounds in the game, setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Jaime Jaquez. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Powell, and it's Adebayo in at the center position.
You love to see Zubats get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 7. Takes a 3. Zubats pulls it down.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Adebayo. Blocked!
Boy, how about the D from Zubats there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
Now MP. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find...
Oh! MP with a great catch on the lob.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
Heat trail by 13. Hero! Oh, no good again that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Zubats. That's what he wanted!
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. MP against Hero. Yes, sir!
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Here's Jones. Outside MP. Harden. The triple drop.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Harden fires. Outside Leonard. Here's Harden. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Powell. From deep. Harden with a rebound. MP. Oh, he leaves no question.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Stolen by Hero. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win.
You were dropping dimes, your teammates were making shots, and you came away with the win. Talk about it, MB.
69. Fans, we thank you for coming out tonight and bringing the energy.
I love days like this. It's easy to play when everyone's moving, everyone's touching the ball, everyone's getting shots up. I see the work my teammates put in every day in practice, so I know they're going to come through for me. Where there's trust, there's success.
Well, you know success, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Over to you, BA.
Thank you, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is